Hello and welcome to Independent.ie's first play of Driveclub, Sony's brand new next-gen racer with serious social tendencies. As with most of the recent releases, you're thrown straight into the action. There's a nice sense of acceleration and the car feels responsive. But as you approach the first bend, you have to ask yourself whether you're looking at more of a simulation or arcade experience. And as I go out of control and smash into the wall, I realise this is no Beetle Adventure racing. But the game gives you mixed messages because those collisions are just really weak. Not what you'd expect from a simulation. It's more like a Need for Speed Destruction Derby type affair. And as I hit the wall, one thing I notice is I have 0 points. Driveclub gives you points for pretty adequate driving. If you draft, if you overtake someone, you get a few points. But if you make a collision, as I just did, or go off-road slightly, it's going to penalise you. As the levelling system is based on points, it's in your long-term interest to behave, even if you prefer a more aggressive driving style, like I do. So you've got Tour, Single Event and Multiplayer. Tour is your career mode where you start earning points. There's loads of different themed events, time trials, all that kind of crack. Driveclub has many of the big brands and the models you'd expect recreated faithfully. But for a game that really puts the car on a pedestal, I was surprised by the lack of customization and fine-tuning options. Driveclub adds in challenges in each race. These are nice and they kind of spice up the gameplay. Here you see I'm going into a braking challenge where I have to follow the blue line and keep up a certain speed. Now obviously I was too busy trying to win the race and I completely ignored it, but it's something for me to come back to and try to play the race again. So it's a nice extra feature and I get extra points. Now you can see I'm about to cross the finish line and I'm in first place, but I only have 2,000 points, which is pretty terrible for a whole race. But that's because my technique is pretty poor. I'm playing it like Mario Kart, and even though I'm winning, I'm not playing the game the way it wants. Here you can see I got 2 out of the possible 3 achievements. Now each event you get a level up screen. I've just got level 2, so I should get a prize, which will be a Volkswagen Beetle. And that's how you earn cars as you go through the game. Now the visuals are really impressive. They've picked some nice locations, so if you had the time to look at the scenery, you're going to be impressed. There's all the weather effects you kind of expect from a game. There's rain, different times of day. Here we've got sunset, which at the moment is my favourite because that lighting effect is really impressive. And it has a nice effect on the way you play. I say nice, but most of the time you just can't see when you're turning a corner, the sun's in your eyes. Now there's stuff like this confetti that blows in, there's nice particle effects. And with that gravel, the sound has to be mentioned because the engine, the screeches, all sounds fantastic. Now as you race, the weather can change, changing your driving style, and the lighting can change. Skip ahead a bit and our sunsets come right down. So lights are on. The whole atmosphere of the race has just changed mid-race, which is nice, keeping things interesting. So that's been our first play. Check back to Independent.ie games for the full review.